Well, this is it, I guess. And now, without Solid... It feels more like an ending to me.
Please, be honest with us.
I'll be fine. It's not like I have any more childhood homes that...
Solace is gone. But it's not to spoil the moment with good news, but things have only gotten more
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't. Not to mention after we take care of the Envoy's little god.
Who knew an archmage could be so relatable?
Can't say I'm too excited about just... I grew up learning I needed to protect that place. But it never felt like more than a
I hear ya. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown. A land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
That's the spirit. And funny you should mention it. I have a theory about the garden. Or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
Sanity won't get us through the garden. Madness opens the mind to discovery. So madness is what we need right now. Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapadal. Set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan? Everyone deserves freedom.
I could make an exception for a god with the power to destroy us all in a tantrum.
Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in. Just one. Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsli, if you feel like running back to Quilici, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Fair weather or foul?
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
So, this is... For so long I've... I suppose you're right. That was nothing compared to this. We are standing in the beating heart of the living land. And only one chance to... You and anything. Who could rest at a time like this?
Marius, I know Solace was a lot of things, but it was once your...
Looks like we'll have to find another way through.
Who's next? Anyone? Don't see a better way down. You first. I'll be right behind you. Nicely done! Worse than rough! Worse than rough! Worse than rough! Worse than rough! Ihaise! Worse than rough!
What is that? I know that place, right? No. No. Why is this? They're dead. Like it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you. Bundled and crying.
Viate.
I am dead, Viate. From the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. I can't be certain of that. I know that...
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it? Then for the gods' sake, what is it?
You know where we are. This is my memory. How much of this do...
We dealt with Razvan.
I have as much closure as I'm going to get. I am part of this land's god now.
Were you always such a blessed ape?
Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy.
I have what I needed.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
You've always done everything you could to
So, what do we do now?
They're right, Viate.
We've both been through so much. But I can see...
A fine way. I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
That was...
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go...
Well, it was good to see you, Viante.
What a massacre.
Another soul for the wheel! Little power goes a long way. Recognize this. It belongs to Tama.
This room. It looks just like Tama's. Tama, I dealt with this. What is this, Envoy? This is your gun. I can't focus on his face. Then what am I looking at? I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense? Then why does he look so I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw. He was in pain, but I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, everything from the handful of years that I knew him. He's almost as... Yeah, all this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering, and now that I see him, it's like he's free. You're right. It's like you said. So I won't make that mistake again. And we've got farther to go before this is... I never thought but you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with... Now let's go find this guy. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? They've certainly suffered enough. Let's end this.
Child's play.
Charge it up. Just a little spark. A little power goes a long way. Just a little spark. We've got company!
You asked for it!
Couldn't have done it better.
Seek!
The affliction, it threatens our heart. Hurry.
Charge it up. Seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad? Can't we take a closer look? Please? What is the... It can't be real. But worse, why am I cursed to... They have a sixth, and whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step...
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we...
Finally, you've...
It's not just...
Oh my gods. What do you think you're doing?
Giada Castel.
Wait, you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the...
My mother?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal...
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying an...
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles.
What exactly happened to my parents?
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your...
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity.
In the end, they thought only of you.
That's it. That's really it. The answer. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. That isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being. I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best.
We are companions. Toys.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. They're animats. Ancient vessels held together with duty and loyalty. Their design is unusual. Organic. All this time, your god has been making imaginary friends. It's almost too sad to imagine. One final question, spirits. What is this? What is it?
Not to be pedantic, but that...
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we...
They want to apologize. I can't... Easier said than done. Damn it. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. When they heard the voice of a stranger, how can I hold that against you?
Thank you, Giada. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this.
The time has come for you to find your patron. May the living lands receive you.
goodbye.
Give her space, dearie. Giada will speak more when she's ready. That's done. Well, it's fine.
I see the disciple has found her way into the cell.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
It seems I was not clear enough when I last...
Out! Her voice!
Look at this place. A quagmire of your... Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with? I call it for what it... Do you think you're special? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos when even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland? You couldn't possibly believe we would not intervene.
It is true. She twists the knife. The sea.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained. Chaos is a blight. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with. Of course, the poor goddess. Worship. We could not excise the rot and spare. You dare claim the domain of the gods is... Mind your tongue. Your blasphemy strains my patience.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us!
Listen to its tantrum. It knows not. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy. I refuse to even dignify that with a... But there is still time. You face your false god and end its reign of... Very well. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire. Let this be a...
I never thought I'd learn of the Godless's fate from their killer.
That's it. From now on, I treat no god.
here all the yesterdays before. A curse, ancient whispers. We feel no spark of the Tabaris. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone. Still wings. They took it. A tide of souls thrown upon the wheel. But now our memory, they came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel. We had no time to speculate. First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the Then, they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed. No, we saw a terrible design. They had carved a path to the temple. Prune the branch, 3 grow in its place. We persisted, we were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? Then, they turned to... They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze. A mouth silenced. The Akita howled. They died. They broke the earth. Called down the storm. Flung, but they marched on. Weakened. They advanced on. They raised machines. We tried to tear down the gardens. Then... nothing. Not death. We reached out, but we could not feel the new day's sun. Lay in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. Their cries. We watched helplessly for aeons. Until... we are the lamp. The wound numbs now. In the silence of our prison we find how many voices lost. We sink into the endless night. We are the rain, the sway. We speak, though we are bound. The soil stirs. You opened the final lock. And you listen. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Let's finish this. Seek! Watch your flanks!
Yeah!
was worried for a second.